What's going on, guys? Tonight is WWE's pay-per-view Money in the Bank, a pay-per-view I always look forward to because I love the Money in the Bank concept, and I didn't start watching wrestling again until they took the Money in the Bank ladder match out of WrestleMania and made it a pay-per-view, which is why a lot of people actually don't like it because I think it used to make WrestleMania a lot better for what people are thinking. But I really enjoyed the first two Money in the Bank pay-per-views, but right now I'm really iffy on this one because there's three matches I've been looking at. I'll be talking about three of them: the Raw Money in the Bank match, SmackDown Money in the Bank match, and CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. And so first off here, I'm talking about the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. It's only 4 participants. We have John Cena versus Big Show versus Kane versus Chris Jericho. And so I always look forward to these Money in the Bank ladder matches. I think the SmackDown Money in the Bank has been better both pay-per-views, and so I'm not really sure what to expect from this one out of quality of match, but I think I want to know who's going to win, or my prediction is really going to be based off of when this match is, because I'm assuming they'll start the night off with the SmackDown Money in the Bank. I think they did that the last 2 years, or both years they've done this. And what I'm thinking is that the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match will be the second to the last match, because I think you have to get both Money in the Bank matches out of the way so you can have the main event and then have the drama and wonder if the Money in the Bank winner is going to come out and cash in his briefcase at some point during the match or after the match is usually what happens. And I think that if that's the case and it's the second to last match, John Cena is going to win. And I also think that if the match is second to last, they have John Cena win, because if they had like Jericho winning, I think they would have that earlier in the show. I don't know, that's just the way. I know it's really stupid to base things off of like that, but it's a scripted show. I'm trying to think of it like a scripted show and think how I would do it if I had to book John Cena as the winner or Chris Jericho as the winner. But as a wrestling fan, I'm going to be pulling for Chris Jericho because Kane doesn't need it, Big Show doesn't need it, Cena main events every pay-per-view anyway. I'm not sure the last pay-per-view he did not main event, even though he hasn't even been in title matches. He main evented against Kane and Big Show, and I forget all the other pay-per-views, but I want to see Chris Jericho win because I like seeing him around the title picture just because he's an excellent performer, one of the best that WWE has, and him, Bryan, Punk, any combination of those three guys will put on amazing 5-star matches. But besides that, I do believe that John Cena will win this fight, and then when he cashes it in, I'm not sure if he'll do it at SummerSlam or whatnot. That'd be a good main event, or it'd be a popular main event anyway. Cena versus Punk, it was awesome at last year's Money in the Bank, probably my favorite match in I don't know how long. I'm a big CM Punk fan, he is my favorite wrestler. And I guess having those two go at it at SummerSlam 2 years in a row, I'm not sure, because we all know that eventually at some point this year it's going to come down to everything revolving around John Cena, The Rock, and Brock Lesnar somehow, and it's got to start somewhere, and SummerSlam's a big event, and we're almost there. So we'll see what happens, though. I do expect Cena to win the Money in the Bank match, and maybe he'll cash it in. I was talking to Smalls about this, and he was saying that he could cash it in like a good guy way and just get a match at SummerSlam, say he's cashing it in just for a straight one-on-one match. And if Cena wins, that's probably the way I would want it to happen. I don't want to see him come out and then just like lock CM Punk into the STF and then watch him tap out. That would be ridiculous. Or hit him with an attitude adjustment. I would rather him cash it in like a face and just do a straight up one-on-one match. I think they would do it that way. But I never give the WWE the benefit of the doubt because they had Hornswoggle revealed as the Raw Anonymous General Manager. That's ridiculous. I didn't even watch Raw last Monday. It was the first Raw I haven't watched in like probably around a year. And the way everybody talked about last Monday's Raw made it sound like that was the right one to miss. And so I'm looking forward to Money in the Bank. I always look forward to Money in the Bank because I love ladder matches. They're entertaining. SmackDown's is great, or it has been the first 2 years. And I'm not sure this is going to be a great match because it doesn't have ladder match participants. I mean, Kane, Big Show, and John Cena are guys I would not want to see in a ladder match. We saw Kane win it back in 2010 and cash in on Rey Mysterio. Big Show was in it last year. I know that. He had like the industrial ladder. Cena's never been in the Money in the Bank ladder match. They made a big deal about him announcing he was going to be in it. Chris Jericho, I mean, we'll see what happens with him. He's great. You know, he can do some great stuff. It depends on how much they limit him in this match and what bumps are going to be taken. We'll see if like Big Show ends up like knockout punching Kane, and then Big Show gets down somehow, and this match revolves around Cena and Jericho. And so for this match, I do not have particularly high expectations for a great match, but I also did not expect very much from the SmackDown Money in the Banks, and they've actually been really good. So we'll see how it goes this year. Only 4 guys, and I'm worried about there not really being enough action in here. And I can't see Big Show or Kane winning this match because I can't figure out why they would around this time of year, especially with SummerSlam approaching. It's going to be Cena or Jericho in my opinion, and probably Cena. It'll probably be him and Jericho at the very end, the top of the ladder, and Cena somehow gets him into a fireman's carry and then launches him into an attitude adjustment off the ladder while Cena stays on, and then grabs a briefcase, and then he looks all tired and he starts all running around triumphantly, and then the pay-per-view, well, actually it wouldn't end then. It'd probably go to Bryan and Punk. I don't expect this to be the last match of the night. If it is, Cena's going to win. I mean, there's probably no other way they would do it, but I don't know. Sometimes WWE gets it right, but sometimes, a lot of the times, they can get it wrong in the eyes of us wrestling fans. So I'll be looking forward to this match, but I'll be cheering for Chris Jericho, and I really hope that he does come out with a victory. I heard he's going on tour soon with Fozzy, and that'd be awesome for him to come back with the briefcase later in the fall, around Survivor Series time or whenever, and to have him come back and maybe be in the title picture once again. So this WWE 12 simulation here is coming to an end, guys, in just a second here. The game is not very good at having guys knock down the ladder when someone's about to win, and so Kane wins it in my simulation. Big Show gets angry and knocks over the ladder, and I don't think this is going to be the end result. And so anyways, guys, leave a comment on the video saying who you think is going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match for Raw and what you think about my predictions. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.